Hey guys, so I'm just sitting here during my Bible study, and today was the last day of school before we go on the winter break. If you don't know, I'm a senior in high school, and this is my last winter break in high school ever. And so some people that might be sad, but I am so happy. I'm so ready to leave high school, but I'm not gonna, live in the future. I'm gonna live in the present and enjoy the moments that I can, and just trust that God is preparing a better way for me. But I was just talking to God because the past couple of weeks, towards the ending of the school year of 2023, has been very difficult. I was sick for the last 2 weeks. The first week I was completely sick, and then the last week I had literally only that week to complete 3 weeks worth of work. And I actually just finished my last assignment today, and I was just thanking God today. I just had so much gratitude, and I was thanking him for strength, for comfort. And as I was talking to him, I realized that God shows up in so many ways that we can't see, but he's there. I prayed and prayed and prayed for strength this week because I knew that this week was going to be super busy because I was sick and I couldn't do anything for the week that I was sick. And then when I had to come back, I just had all of this work and all these presentations and all these things to do, and I just had no clue how any of that was going to get done. And so I prayed for strength, and every single day it was a struggle. It was hard, but I woke up and I had strength. And not only did I have strength, but I also had motivation. Not only did I have motivation, I also had discipline. So I asked God for one thing, and he sprinkled in all these little things that just helped me and that just worked. And I begin to think about the things we ask him for, and a lot of the times when we're struggling or when we're stressed, we tend to overlook the ways God moves and the little things he does just to improve our quality of life. God works so mysteriously on our behalf. God knows little things about us that a lot of people don't know about us or can't catch out, that we do, and a lot of things that we don't know that we do. And so God might know, well, I know that, she gets irritated if she's trying to drive to work and there's traffic in the morning, so I'm going to clear the traffic for today. And you're so used to there always being traffic there, and you're so ready to get irritated for the 7th time this week, but God just cleared the traffic for you. And we're like, oh, well, the traffic is cleared. Oh, well, that's good, and keeps driving. But a lot of these little things that happen are really just God the whole time. It's really just him. And so we have to be, I was just thinking about that, and I'm so grateful for the little ways that he moves that I don't tend to see or that I don't tend to recognize. And I was also God just started popping up images of some people that I know in my life and teachers and stuff like that. And he was just popping up images, and then my spirit was just so moved to pray for them, because this season is a jolly season. It's a happy season for a lot of people, but it's really, really tough for others. And I was finding that teachers, peers, just people in general were just so irritating and so irrational and so mad and so aggressive. And I'm like, why is everyone so upset? What's going on? Everyone is just at their highest point right now, and I don't know what's going on. And I realized that so much is happening behind the scenes, and so many people are going through so much right now, and it's difficult for us to see because everybody in the world is so engulfed and so inflamed in everything that's happening in their lives. And I'm not telling you that, you have to pay attention to everyone's life and try to fix everything, because ultimately you can't fix everything for people, but we're so consumed with our problems and what's happening with our lives that we tend to overlook other people and kind of just treat people however we see fit at that moment, and it affects people a lot. And I was just thinking about the people that God brought up to my mind to pray for, and I was just thinking about their lives, and they don't have family. They don't have people near them that they can spend time with. These people go home to nobody. They go home to probably a cat or a dog or whatever. And though that's nice, it's not real human connection and company. And they go home and they do the same thing and they eat the same thing and they run the same errands. situations. And some people stay at school and some people stay at work because that's their only form of escape. So though we're all so happy for the winter break, a lot of people aren't. A lot of people are afraid to be alone by themselves, afraid to feel those feelings. And this is a really lonely and uncomfortable time for a lot of people. A lot of people don't have family. A lot of people have dysfunctional families, and it's easier for them to stay in their own house by themselves and protect their peace than to go around their family. And it's just really sad that, you know, a lot of us complain about little things like, I hate what my dad said today, or my sister's being so annoying, or I hate this house, I can't wait to leave. And someone else on the other side of that is praying that they wish they had something like that you have. Even if what you have is dysfunctional, they're praying that they wish they had something that you have. And so I want to encourage you today to pray for anybody, or just to give your blessing or your best intentions to anybody that pops up in your mind that you feel might be lonely in this season, or might not have family or company or just comfort. Because like I was talking about at the beginning of the video or the audio, God comforts us in such little, profound, beautiful ways. And so the same way God comforts us, who don't really need that comfort, we have family around us, we have a roof over our head, that's the same way we need to be praying and giving out merciful intentions for God to go and comfort those other people like that too. Even if they don't know him, even if they don't have a relationship with him, we need to be praying that God can comfort these people the same way he comforts us. Because sometimes all people need is that warm presence of God, that whiff of God, that wind of God. And it can really change a lot for them. So the prayers of the righteous is very powerful in its effects. So don't forget to pray for someone today, and be very grateful for your situation, despite what might not be going right in your life.